All right. Okay. So what do I have to do? These cards, I think we'll go there for now. Central lot, quiet on set. Oh, quiet on set. Okay. Put Space Jet, Jungle Set, and Gothic Set into play. Okay. Each investigator begins at the central lot. Not you, dog. Buddha Wada, how's it going? Is it blurry now or is it okay? I think on the right side it's weird right now. Like, because the green screen thing is like not getting the right amount of light. We're simple creatures. Alright, gather all three prop assets. Okay, got them. Shuffle them together and place them in a stack face down beneath the central lot. Okay. Shuffle face down beneath there. Done. Set the Andre Patel story asset aside. Okay, so he gets set aside. Sorry, Andre. Set the following encounter set aside out of play. Okay, so all the other ones. Okay, they're out of play. Shuffle the remaining encounter deck to build the encounter deck. Okay. And then we'll be ready to begin. All right, cool. Because I have it set up to be able to read it for these cards still, so that we can all see that stuff. So I gotta get a different way to get more light on this card, I think. All right, I think that helps a little bit. All right, chat. Let me light scenario because I don't have to dig for encounters. I know. That is really nice. All right, let me run to the bathroom really fast, chat. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm here before the gameplay starts today. Oh no, Canadian, we just finished. Yeah, no, you made it. All right. All right. Cool. Let's go over there. You got. Gotta get ready for my recording session. You know, vocal exercises, positive affirmations, intense hot yoga, and squat thrusts, the normal pre-pot stuff. Nice. Okay. That's the interlude. Okay, so we don't need to do that. Cool. So far, so good. See my tokens, and it'll be set. We'll be set. What scenario are you doing? Film Fatale. Alright, gotta start with our boxes. Let's see where we got 6 life. I'm gonna start with life on this time. Last time I didn't, and it confuses me. So I'm basic. Thanks for the sub. All right, let's do. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so let's get our deck all shuffled up. So close to getting all the early Arkham stuff, but I backed out at the last minute. Just didn't want to invest in the FFG anymore. Revised core though for Forgotten Age was super tempting though. I like it. Seems like I like Arkham Horror, but after completing Marvel Champions Collection, I don't have the motivation to start the struggle again. It's better that if you honestly, I think if you want to get into Arkham, you should just wait for the second edition to come out and just like go with that. You know what I mean? It just seems like the safer play now. Well, true solo later sets? No. True solo later sets is really hard. You have to basically play two-handed. Okay. So, Andre's request. The mishaps that have played Lot C all seem to stem from several strange props. By tracking them down, you may be able to put a stop to these unfortunate events. Each possessed extra gains aloof. Objective, investigate as many of the cursed props as you can. At the end of the round, if there are 2 or more prop assets in the victory display, you may advance. Okay, I like that. Find cursed props. Shadow or show business as usual. As you walk in with Andre, he mentions the trouble around the lot. All started when the producer, Erica Strand, found the deal of the century on 3 props for the films. Ever since then, people have been acting strange. Things have been disappearing and the world just doesn't seem right. Freaking Erica trying to save money for set, making us all get cursed and whatnot. Okay. Cool. So we are here. I got quiet on set. Okay. So you have to spend 1 clues as a group. Add the topmost card beneath the central lot to the victory display. Okay. So we gotta search around and stuff like that. I did get Hostage Negotiator Ultimate on Miniature Market for $80. Wait, was that all of it? Was the Ultimate like everything? Because if so, that's an amazing pickup, dude. I love Hostage Negotiator. The second edition, front loading so many player cards was such a wild decision. I thought the LCGs had too many cards to consider and balance around. Just Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions is probably the best one to do, but yeah. Favorite investigators. There's a lot. So I like blue. Anyone in blue is pretty good with me. There's one guy that came in a pack by himself, the Boxer, who I really like. I think he's good. As far as favorite campaigns, The Forgotten Age is still one of my favorites. And then Carcosa is up there as well. Those are probably my 2 favorites. I also liked Dream Eaters, but it's really weird to play solo. Dream Eaters is much better multiplayer, but even solo, I was like, wow, this is a pretty cool thing. All right, so Treachery gets thrown away. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of cards we can't do because we shuffle those back in, right, chat? All right, we'll take those 2. Show, yeah. 4, 5. Yeah, we shuffle it back in. Okay. Favorite is Rex? Yeah, Rex is good. Char's my favorite Guardian ever. Even better than Octoclops. Dreamer is one of my favorites. Dreamer is really good. But again, I think it would have been better if I experienced it multiplayer. Also, friendly reminder, if stream crashes soon, it will be back up YouTube on a new thing. For everyone else, it's on the same thing. But YouTube, there'll be a new one that comes immediately up. Okay. Ready? Ready. Oh wait, we got. Where's Duke? We begin the game with Duke in play. I forgot to put Duke in play. All right, chat. All right. So first action, I guess we got to move around set and get some clues, right? Because we have to spend 1 clues as a group to get stuff. So we shall move. Let's go up to the jungle set. All right, jungle set has. Oh, jeez, Louise. You know, let's move these up. You don't need to see them as much. Jungle set has 1 clue on it. Let's find our clues. After you discover 1 or more clues on this, test 2 foot. If you fail, you must either take 1 damage or discard an asset you control. Or you can reveal the top 6 cards of your deck, choose an item, and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Okay. Trying to get the wife to get me the 20 strong holiday bundle for Christmas. Everything minus rows and promos for 125ish. It's not bad. It's really good. I mean, 20 strong is really good. All right, so let's search with Duke, because obviously the dog is better at searching than we are. So he's going to search for 4 against 3. We'll play Unexpected Courage to do 4, 5, 6 total. Because I don't want to fail right in the beginning. Token is... Okay. Starting off strong. I like it. So we get the clue. So we got one of our... Well, we got one of the clues. So that's good. But we need to get the other ones. Might as well get rows and promos and alloy dice and big storage box. And the medium storage box. And the small one. Actually, if you travel, the small one's really cool. Will 20 strong make me less salty than Final Girl dice? Yes, because you control it. 100%. Because there's some in 20 strong that are really strong and good, but you have to like try to keep reclaiming them. So that's like the trick of it. But some of them are weaker than the Final Girl dice. Hostage Negotiator will make you hate dice forever. Oh, sorry, that was our second action. Next action. Oh, shoot. We forgot to do short supply in the beginning. Well, whatever. It just messes up one of our cards. Now, we'll just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That doesn't matter as much. That doesn't matter. Okay. Can't find the alloy dice anywhere. They'll do another Kickstarter with it, I'm sure. All right, let's just move back to the central lot. All right, cool. So we're good there. We gotta get 2 or more prop assets. Okay. There's no enemies, so we don't have to do anything with enemies yet. And then we just ready up. So far, so good. We get our extra resource token. We get to draw a card, which is a long shot. This goes up to 1. Bad card is... flip the script. Test book 0. Each matching skill icon committed to this test subtracts from your skill value instead of adding to it. For each point you succeed by, you must either take a horror or place one of your clues on your location. Well, our book is only 2. So... I mean, the odds are we'll draw like bad, right? So... Well, I don't want to throw away Leo. Nah, I think I'm just going to draw bad. I'm just going to draw bad. It's fine. All right, so we're at 2 so far. Be a -5. Oh, -3. Let's go. Okay. So that's good. So we didn't succeed. We failed, which is a good thing. Okay. Cool. So let's first action spend a clue. Add the topmost card beneath the central lot in the victory display. All right. So we get the accursed cape. Put it over there for now. All right. Second action, we'll go to the space set. That has one clue on it. After you discover one or more clues at this... Oh, shoot. We forgot to test foot. You know what? I'm just going to take a damage. I might be able to test all right, but I'm just going to take a damage. I forgot to do the force. My bad, chat. All right. So this is 3. We'll do the dog again. Testing 4 against 3. Shub and deal, sir. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We'll do one more with resourceful. So resourceful gets us one more, and if we succeed, stuff happens. So we're testing 5 against 3. That's a 0. So we have succeeded. If the skill test succeeds, choose a red card not named resourceful and discard pile and add to your hand. We'll do unexpected courage. All right, so we got our clue. Then we need to test 2 head. So we'll just test it 4 against the 2. And we failed. All right, so we lose an action. That's fine. It's not fine, but you know what I mean. All right, enemy's turn. No enemies yet, so they don't do anything. So we ready up. That's all readied up. We get, what are we at? 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're up to 7 now. So 6, 7. And draw a card, which is track shoes. You can put DeLuca in soon. All right. This goes up to 2 out of 5. Bad card is Bleeding Reality. Test X book, where X is 1 more than the current act number. For each point you fail by, discard 1 card random from your hand to a maximum of 3. All right, so the act is 1, so 1 more than the current. So we're testing 2 book against R2. We'll use the dog. So we're testing 4 against 2. 0. Sweet. Success. All right. Dog is done. First action, I think we're going to play Leo DeLuca, who I always call Joe for some reason, because it'll give us additional action. So we cost 6. And now we get an extra action. By the same token, yeah. Yeah, there's a version with like a lid on it too. I didn't get that one. I just got the regular one. I used to have the Team Covenant ones, and they were pretty decent. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say that, but they were fine. Yeah, I don't know if they make them anymore, actually. Next action, we'll go over here. The central lot. We'll spend a clue with our third action to put in the Helios telescope into our victory display. So wait, investigate as many of the cursed tropes props as you can. At the end of the round, if there are 2 or more prop assets in the victory display, the investigators may advance. Do we just advance now? Why not? Why not? I'm not even going to bother with the Gothic set. So let's advance. So it states, you rejoin Andre behind one of the film sets. Several accounts blame the recent spate of bad luck on several cursed props. 2 of them, however, seem to be nothing more than mundane items. The third prop, though, has mysteriously disappeared. Together, you and Andre resolve the search on the film set for the props. Each investigator loses all their clues. Okay, done. If there are any remaining cards beneath the lot, set the Messiah out of play. So what's the last one? The Staff of the Serpent is out of play. Find the set aside Andre Patel's story set and put it into play under the control of any investigator. I like to build instead? Yeah, probably would have been smart. Okay, we got Andre in play. He does not take up an ally slot for the remainder of the turn. Proceed to interlude. Take 2, page 8. All right. I find I cannot play without the boards. Acrylic tokens bling. Yeah, I get it, dude. All right, so check the victor display. If there are 3 props in there, add a 0 token to chaos back. Son of a gun. And choose 1 prop set aside out of play. Then, if the Staff of the Serpent is not in the victor display, skip to page 13. The Forgotten Island. Oh no. Oh no, the Forgotten Island. Let's go, dinosaurs. Okay, cool. Andre follows you through the set dressing of the Forgotten Island. Plastic foliage, cheap green turf, the hiss of the fog machine. According to Andre, one member of the production was found babbling on set with the film's signature prop, the Staff of the Serpent in hand. As you search for the prop, the ground begins to feel softer underfoot. Looking down, you see your shoes sinking in the wet, loomy soil. Ew, I'm going to have to clean that. The air has grown oppressively humid and is filled with buzzing of cicadas and the cries of distant birds. You look up to see thick green leaves partially obscuring a bright blue sky. You are no longer in the jungle set, but the jungle itself. What is this madness? I can't do an Andre accent. Wipes his brow, then jumps as a long snake slithers across his shoes and into the underbrush. Recoiling from the serpent, you look beyond to a serpentine path that leads deeper in the jungle. Someone or something retreated away from Lot C and ventured into this other world. Based on what you heard from the missing prop, seems to be at the heart of this strange phenomenon. All right, so we have to find the dinosaur cards. Why did it have to be snakes? All right, snake cards. Snake. God, I'm so excited for dinosaurs. All right, so discard each enemy in play, move each investigator to the jungle set, and set each other set location aside. Out of play, discard all tokens and cards. Okay, so we discard all this stuff. Put each location in the Forgotten Island counter set into play. Alright, I assume we do that in a second. So that goes there. Eastern Ridge goes there. Jungle River. Tar Pit. Western Ridge. Oh, and Jungle Set. I need that one. Okay. Place 4 resources on the ruin of the Serpent Staff as seals. This is Oklahoma City winning 135 to 83. All right, Staff of the Serpent comes in and gets 4. Let's put these over there for now. Gets 4 resources on it. Tesseract game dividers? Yeah, I use them too. All right, 4 resources. Spawn a double-sided Allosaurus enemy at Jungle River. Indomitable Predator. All right, so Jungle River. That's down here. Oh, wait. Let's move all this over. We're actually going to do this backwards from how they want us to do it, because I will have more room. Tar Pit. Jungle River. And this one. Dinosaurs there. Okay. All right, add 2A, Forgotten Island. So we destroy the source to the current act deck. So I assume we just get rid of the current act. All right, act. And wasn't there an agenda somewhere? Maybe not. What are these? Oh, these are dinosaur cards. Okay. Wait, was there not an agenda card? Interesting. So shuffle each remaining Forgotten Island card, which are all of these, into the encounter deck and discard pile along with the discard pile. Okay. Are they worth it all at this point? I mean, I like them, but I still sleeve them. Get a Santa hat. Let's see, we have one. Wait, that's that. Alright, do we keep the agendas in? Tracking health and sleeve my cards in sandwich baggies. Okay, so destroy the source of the current act card. Alright, so that act card is gone. Gather each single-sided encounter card from the set aside Cosmic Journey and the other one encounter set. Shuffle them together to make a real deck. Oh, wait. Gather each single-sided encounter card. Okay. That. Okay. Those. To make a real deck. Place the real deck next to the scenario reference card. Okay. Shuffle them together. Okay, and then we have to add 2 of the other things. So add 2 of these in there. Dragon Shield for Life, agreed. Continue playing. Okay, so that's still, I guess, good to go. You have found yourself in an actual tropical jungle. If the staff is behind these strange events, you should find it immediately. Each possessed extra gets +1 health, +1 evade, and gains alert. Investigators at the same jungle location spend 1 clues as a group to remove 1 seal from that of the Serpent King to the dinosaur. When the round ends, if each surviving investigator in the staff of the serpent are around the jungle, advance. Okay, so we have to get the thing. Okay. Wait, how do we get the things off of it? So we cannot enter it with, it has 1 or more seals on it. Okay, how do we get a seal off of it then? So somebody does it better? Alright. Okay. Thank T20 for that. So wait, we cannot enter it while there's one or more seals on it. So how do we enter it? Well, I guess we'll find out. Alert. Oh my gosh, Siri, what are you doing? I didn't say your name. Scared the bejesus out of me. Okay. I guess we'll figure this out as we go along. Okay. So with our last action, because we have one extra, I guess we'll go to the Western Ridge. We need to scare you right when you're playing Arkham Horror, I know, right? Comes in with one clue. Really quick, what's alert? Alert is a keyword ability that appears on some enemies in film Fatale. Each time an investigator fails a skill test while attempting to evade an enemy with the alert keyword after applying the results skill test, the enemy performs an attack. Okay. Okay, so when you attempt to evade an enemy at Western Ridge, choose and discard 2 cards from your hand. The enemy gets -2 evade. Okay. Oh, I can go to the other places. Okay. Hold on. Let's put our tokens out here to make it easier for us. So that's that. That's the moon. So that's available. That's available. That's available. Nothing gets. How do we get to there? We don't know yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Evade, retaliate. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh man, this dinosaur's just gonna like mess us up. Shoot. Wait, how do you deal with this dinosaur? Should I not have moved? In the Forgotten Age, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna take my turn back slightly. Sorry. Because I didn't realize all this how it was. So I think with our last one, we're just actually gonna gain a resource instead. Because we have to let the dinosaur move. And then we can go to it, evade it, and then move on, I think. That's what we'll have to actually do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the dinosaur moves. Again, he's massive. Alert, hunter, massive, retaliate. So he cannot be damaged or defeated. Yeah, because we'll have to do first action here, evade him, and then try to keep moving. We have to get all the way to like the ridge if we can. Oof. Okay. All right. So that was the enemy turn. Sorry, we had to like backtrack a little bit there. So that was that. We're good. Let's ready up. Get a resource, draw a card, which is Lucky Cigarettes. This goes up by 1. So up to 3. Might be tough for Pete. It's not easy. Possess extra. So they're going to engage us. Alright, we're going to have to punch him in the face. Okay. Alright, so we could do 1. Ooh. Andre will let us take an extra action if we commit 2 cards to something. You have advice because this is the one I haven't done. I did hard in the sci-fi one. Yeah, I wanted dinosaurs, so I guess this is what I get, right? Yes, fans, like the band, yes. All right, so let's fight the extra. First thing we'll do. We're just going to attack the possess extra. 2 versus 1 to 0. Possess extra is dead. Hey, thumbnail, how's it going? Yes, love the band. Yes, yes. All right. So next action, we're gonna move here. It's one clue. We could discard when you attempt to evade an enemy at Western Ridge. You can choose and discard 2 cards from your hand. But I don't think we need to, because what we're gonna do. Oh no, we kind of do need to do that. All right, so we need to evade. So we get +1 foot. So we're at 4 versus 5. D20 and JoJo's. We're getting there. Okay. So. Well, if we evade the dinosaur, it will exhaust, right? So then that gives us like some breathing room. Hopefully. Well, a little bit of breathing room. Not really a ton. Okay. So. Oh, wait. That's not connected. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, we have to run to the other side of the ridge. That's not connected. These are connected this way. Yeah. And this is... What is this connected to? Oh, that's connected to this. Okay. Looks like the under is winning so far. This night's still early. All right, so we need to evade this dinosaur. So let's throw away... Actually, wait. We're gonna take this slightly back. We will move. No, we're not. No, we're not. Never mind. I take that back. All right, let's throw away 2 cards. We'll do overpower and long shot and throw them away. So when you attempt to evade this enemy at Western Ridge, choose and discard 2 cards from your hand. The enemy gets -2. So they're at 3 and we're at 4. And then we'll play Unexpected Courage to be at 6 versus 3 to evade this dinosaur. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, so it retaliates and does 3 damage to me. Okay, so we'll put 1. Oh my gosh. 1 on him. 1 on him. 1 on him. Okay. Okay. So we need to try to evade it again. And be our 4 versus their 5. So, because I can't just run away from it. I mean, if we ran away, it would have attacked us. We've been smarter doing that almost. All right, so let's throw away a foot. So it's 5 versus 5. What's that? X, 1 more than the current agenda. So the agenda, so it's -2. So what we could do is we could play a lucky when we would fail, spend 1 resource. So you get +2. So we succeed now and we draw 1 card. Run for your life. Okay. So he is like that now. And then we'll use our last action to get the heck out of here and go to the tar pit. That comes with 3 clues. 1. Yeah, Lucky is a good card. When you would end your turn at this location, test it. Okay. Okay, that's good. Force. When you end your turn at this location, test 2 fists. If you fail, you must either take 1 direct horror or discard an ally or footwear asset you control. So we'll test 2 fists against our 2 fists. That's fine. I'm just going to test it. Okay. So we failed. So you must either take 1 direct horror. So we'll lose 1 of our sanity. That's fine. Actually, we'll give it to DeLuca instead. Oh, no, we have to take it. We have to take it. Never mind. Okay. Whew. So that's that. Enemy can't move, but he can ready up now. Then we get to ready up. We get a resource. And again, chat, if I start doing something wrong, just call it out. Get a card. This goes up to 4 out of 5. Bad card is test 3 book. For each point you fail, take 1 horror. If you fail by 3 or more, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a dinosaur enemy and spawn and engage with you. Ugh. Alright, so let's test 4 book against using Duke. Oh no, wait, we can't use Duke for that. Because that's the only to investigate, right? Oh no. Wait, we can use Duke? No. Yeah, am I being silly? Steven, if you're still there. Can I use Duke? I mean, I'm testing the book, but I'm not investigating. I feel like I can't do that. If I want to play Arkham Elder Sign. It has a good game, though. I feel like we can't do that. Okay. Let's just test 3 against our 2. Don't get an automatic fail. -1. So we failed by 2. So for each point you fail by, take 1 horror. We'll put 1 on. We could put 1 on Duke and 1 on Joe. Okay. That's gone. All right. Okay. So we might as well search the tar pit, I guess. Probably need clues, I assume. Also, welcome, Mike James. I don't know if I ever said hi. So we'll use Duke. Testing 4 against 1. -1. Success. So this is down to 2 clues. And we get 1 clue. I feel like we might need clues as our first action. Second action, we'll test 2 versus 1. Actually, first we'll play this event. Choose a level 0 in your discard pile and add it to your hand. We'll do Unexpected Courage. All right, we'll search again in the tar pit. 2 versus 1. Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. Last action is we're going to move to the Eastern Ridge. 3 tests with 1 there. When you attempt to fight an enemy at the Eastern Ridge, spend 3 resources. The enemy gets -2 for the fight. Okay. That's all of our actions. Enemy turn. He is going to go here. So we just have to kind of run away from the dinosaur, I think. Like make a circle around the dinosaur. So that's that. We get to ready up. Draw a card. Reckless Assault. All right, so this is 5, so this pops now. All right, if this is 1A, it's not. Otherwise, your head spins. The world around you doesn't look quite right, although you can't say why. Each investigator tests their lowest skill, 2. Okay. Each investigator fails, loses 2 resources, and loses 1 action during the next turn. All right, so we'll do Unexpected Courage, so it's 4 against 2. Don't get the auto fail again. Okay. So if this test fails, return this to your hand. So we will do that. So we failed. So we lose 2 resources and loses 1 action. Cool. So that card's gone. Now, this goes to 13. Okay, so the first time each round an investigator draws a copy of Bleeding Reality, after resolving its effects, the investigator draws the top card of the real deck. All right, so let's check out for Bleeding Reality. Good draw. All right, so oops, this should have been ready up. Let's do our 3 actions. You know what? Let's go first down to the river and let's see if this shows us what we have to do here. All right, so nothing shows us how to get the seals off. So that's a good sign. I have literally no idea how to get these seals off. Alright, so it comes with 1 clue. You leave this, test 2 foot. If you fail, you must either take 1 direct damage or discard a weapon or clothing. Alright, how would I get out of here? Damage cannot be assigned to the staff of the servant except by the ability below. I have literally no idea how to get the seals off. You take an action. That's taking an action. That's not us. That's not us. Hold on, really quick. I need to look this up because I have literally no idea how to do it. Arkham Horror. Seals off the staff of the serpent. Alright, let's look this up really fast. Oh wait, investigators at the same jungle location. Oh, I guess as long as I'm at any jungle location. Spend 1 clue as a group to move 1 seal from the ruins to the dinosaur. Okay. So that's what I have to do. Okay. So as long as I'm at a jungle. So I have to keep getting clues. So we have 1. We need 2, 3, 4. So we got to get like this one. Oh, we never put 1 on here, right? We got to get like this one and then 2 there. Okay. All right. Oh, that's because I put that on there. Okay. That's fine. Now I get it, chat. Now I get it. So we won't do it yet because there's no reason to put seals on. Well, I guess we could do it anyway. So investigators at the same jungle location spend 1 clue as a group, move 1 seal from the Serpent King onto the dinosaur. So in case it does something like remove my clues, we're better in that situation. All right, so we might as well, I guess, just test 4. We'll do Duke 4. We'll do Unexpected Courage. So it's 6 against 4. Okay, so we get to Ready Duke, which is nice. And we get this 1 clue that's here. We'll spend the clue. This is now down to 2 here. And the second one goes on to here. Okay. I think that was our third action. That was whatever. No, that was our second. So third action. No, because we lost an action. Then we moved. Yeah, that was the third action. Okay, so then last one, we'll just draw a card. Ice pick. It is fast. So we might as well put that into play in case we need it. Okay. That's that. Cool. Sorry I struggled for that for a while, chat. Enemy's turn. The dinosaur now moves to here. We ready up. Gain a resource. Draw a card. Reckless Assault. All right, this goes up to 1 out of 13. Each time the investigator draws bleeding something. Okay, no. Peril. All right, so you must decide. Lose 2 actions or each investigator in your area takes 1 damage and 1 horror. I'm going to take a damage and a horror. Okay. So first thing we want to do is leave, but in order to do so, we have to test 2 foot. So we have 3. We'll go for it. 3 against 2. Oh, okay. 2-2. Success. So we're here now. Second action, we're going to try to get that clue. We'll use Duke. So it's 4 against 2. Shoot, we failed. And we don't have a thing, right? Oh, wait. During a skill test while fighting or investigating, exhaust this. We should have done that. Well, whatever. I didn't do it, so. Okay. So we failed that. We'll try again. We'll exhaust the ice pick this time. So we're doing 3 against 2. Pretty much like Marvel Champions, but with more stuff. Yeah, more or less. It's very similar. Okay, +1. Cool. So we got the clue. I'm going to spend the clue. Take 1 from here, put it on the dinosaur. And now we kind of have to wait because I need the dinosaur to move here so we can get the tar pit, remove the last seal, and then unseal it. All right, cool. So we'll just get a resource because resources seem worth it right now. End of our turn. Dinosaur now moves to here. And we ready up. I mean, once you get the flow of Arkham, like luckily since we've been playing a little bit more, we're a little bit better with the other ice pick. It's actually pretty, not simple, but like easy to manage. This goes up to 2. All right, we're looking for Bleeding Reality. Now, flip the script. So this is the -0 one, right? And each time we succeed, it's bad. So we're testing 2 against 0. All right, we want to fail. Hey, okay. So 0-0. Cool. Oh, really hope we get that crossover. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Okay. So now first thing we got to do is move up to the tar pit. And then we got to try to get this bad boy. So let's test 2 against 3 with the ice pick. Or I'm sorry, 3 against 1. Don't get another auto fail. Okay, success. Great. Old ones are Marvel too. I know, right? And then we will investigators at the same jungle spot. This is a jungle spot. Spend it. And we get to remove the last one onto the dinosaur. So now we can enter here, but we have to enter from down here. So we have to wait a bit. So that's fine. And then now, once there's 4 on here, remove each seal and flip it over. So now the dinosaur can be killed. He gets +2 health, so he's at 8 health. After he enters your location, you must either take 1 direct damage and 1 direct horror, or it defeats an ally asset at your location. Okay. We'll just kind of keep spinning around it and hoping for the best here. Because what we need to do is work our way here, have it go up, us come down, and quickly move in there, I think. Oh, sorry, that was our second action. All right, so for next action, we'll put the other ice pick in our hand. It's a fast. And then third action, we'll test 3 against 1 again in case I need an extra clue for some reason. Okay, success. And then last thing is we'll gain 1 more resource. Just get ourselves ready, right? All right. Now dinosaur moves to here. We ready up? Good way to bring Strange back? I know, right? All right, we ready everything up. We get that one then. We draw permanent. You start the game with you start each game with 2 fewer resources. Okay. Indebted's not bad to have. Since we're not playing campaign, joke's on you. Alright, so that's that. I just picked them at random. I didn't know that was the card. Possessed Extra comes into play. So we have to punch him in the face. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is we'll fight the Possessed Extra. I'm fighting 2 against its 1. We'll use both of our ice picks. So we get 4 against 1. Alright, -1. We killed this Possessed Extra. That was our first action. Second action is we're going to move over here. And chill. I guess we'll just test with Duke. 4 against 3. Maybe we get another clue. Maybe we need it. Maybe we don't. To 0. And the last one is we will get another resource. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're up to 6. So we have a 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're up to 6. Okay, cool. Now, dinosaur moves up here, and then we'll have to quickly run this way. Ready everything up? Get a resource, draw a card, which is Lone Wolf. Okay. This goes up to 4. You think those tokens above your board are the seal of Vishani? Back card is we're looking for Bleeding Reality. No, it's gonna flip the script again. All right, so we can test 2 versus 0. I mean, we've been failing, so hopefully we fail again. Okay, so we succeeded by 2. So for each point you succeed by, either take one horror or place one of your clues on your location. Oh, there we go. We'll just place 2 clues on our location. I don't know if we need them. Hopefully we don't. Okay. First action, run away. Next action, move into here. Comes up with 2 clues. What does this say? Choose an enemy at the ruins of the Serpent King and spend X clues where X is the enemy's fight value. Exhaust the enemy. Alright, so we can attempt to wrestle the staff from the altar. If you succeed, take control of the staff. So it's our fist and our head. So that's 6. So we'll be doing 6 versus 6. Though we could use Duke and make it 8. Alright, interesting. So we can take the staff and run, right? Because we just have to run to the jungle set to advance. All right, so let's try to wrestle this staff. So it is 6 versus 6. I'm going to use a reckless assault because we have 3 or fewer sanity remaining. We have, oh, you can't see the bottom of the board, but we have 3 down there. So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're at 10 versus 6. One more than the current agenda. So that's 3. So that's 9, 10. Okay, we succeeded. If you can, all right. So we take control of the staff. Hey. Damage cannot be assigned to the staff of the serpent except for the ability below. If it's Act 3. Okay, we'll deal with that later. All right. So then our next action, we'll go back to the jungle river. And I think we're going to chill there for a bit because we want to have the dinosaur go here. And then we have to test out of here and then try to run back here. And then we can advance the act. So with our last action, we're going to spend 2 resources, so 3 to 1, and put the lucky cigarette case into play. So if we succeed by 2 or more, we get to draw a card. All right. Cool. That's that. Dinosaur moves over. Are we ready up? I feel like we're doing okay now. Now that we understand how the scenario works. Doing okay. Though we still have another act, so. Perception. This goes up to 5 out of 13. We're looking for Bleeding Reality. There it is. Okay. So the first time in each round, you draw a copy of Bleeding Reality. After resolving its effects, the investigator draws the top card of the real deck. So we have to do that in a second. So test X book, where X is 1 more than the current act number. So it's 3 book. For each point you fail, discard cards from your hand. So we're testing 2 against 3. We'll do 4 against 3 with perception. So we're up 1. Plus 1. Minus 1. Okay, 0. Perfect. We succeeded. And this said, if this test was successful, draw a card. So it's a long shot. Now we have to do this card. Vampire's Kiss. Test 3 head. This test gets +2 difficulty if you have 3 or fewer damage on you. Okay, so yeah. For each point you fail by, heal 1 damage from the nearest eligible enemy. Oh, that's fine. It would just heal the dinosaur. -1. So we failed, but the dinosaur's at full life, so it doesn't matter. I don't know if that goes in a different draw pile or not, so we'll put that off to the side. Alright, cool. That was that. That's all that. So now we gotta leave. When you leave this location, test 2 foot. We currently have 3. We'll do 1 ice pick for 4 versus 2. +1. Okay. So we succeeded. And move here with our first action. Second action is to move here. And now, when the round ends, if we have the staff and are at the jungle set, advance. So we gotta wait until the end of the round. Alright, so let's spend a resource for a third action to play Lone Wolf. So when our turn begins, we gain an extra resource. Or gain a resource. We don't have many cards left. And what? If you draw out, you lose a sanity, which isn't great. So we'll just get another resource. In case we need to play something. Okay. Dinosaur moves down here. We ready up. Gain a resource. Draw a card. And that's the end of the round. We got lucky. Okay. So, we advance. Staff in hand, you rush headlong back up the hill and through the jungle where you first arrive, hoping to find your way back to Lot C. If the enemy source is in play, set aside out of play, keeping all tokens and attachments. Discard each other enemy in play. Move each investigator to the jungle set. Each investigator loses all their clues. Alright, so the dinosaur is now out of play. Each investigate or add each location victory X and no clues to the victory display. Alright, so tar pit goes in the victory display. And that's the only one. Remove each jungle location from the game. Put each set aside set location into play unrevealed along with the central lot. Blurred, side face up. If the source is set aside, spawn it in the central lot. Shuffle the top 2 cards of the real deck into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. So these top 2 cards get shuffled in with the discard pile. And we have to add a hood, a tome, and another thing. Oh, we're going to have to fight this dinosaur, aren't we? Just put the real deck aside. All right, so we stay there. We warp out. Oh, wait, we have to put the hood, the tome, and the All right, so we got one of each of the tokens. Throw them into the bag. These all go away. And we need to set locations again. But we're... Oh, I put tar pit over there. Okay, so set locations. See, guitar, are you playing a bard character? Gonna sing the monster to death? I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, so central lot. So everything connects back to the central lot. But they can connect to each other. All right, so I can go to the space set. The central lot still connects to everything. Okay. The dinosaur goes back on the main thing, right? On the central lot. Okay. So now, each possess extra gains a bunch of stuff. Oh shoot, we might have. No, I don't know. I don't think we did that wrong. Oh no, we did. Possess extra is supposed to have 1 extra health. Oh well, we messed up. Oh well. Spend 1 close to the group. So shadow the staff. If the staff is defeated, advance. So if it's Act 3, which it is, fight. Add your head to your skill value for this test. If the attack defeats an enemy, deal 1 damage to the staff. 2 damage instead of the enemy defeated is elite. The art in this game is so rad, it's so good. Oh, wait. Add your head to your skill value for this attack. If this attack defeats an enemy. Oh, we should have been doing that. So we need... I think I'm going toe-to-toe with this stupid dinosaur. Yeah, I kind of messed up before because some of the enemy that popped out should have 1 extra health, and I should have taken that stuff and added it to the staff. Oh well. That's alright. This is like a double whammy against us. Okay. First time playing. So 1 there. Beginning a new round. Ghost Light. Alright, so this is not an extra. Hunter cannot be damaged except by spell, relic, or charm or encounter cards. After Ghost Light is successfully evaded, deal 1 damage to it. Okay. So that is a relic. Alright, so what we'll use is the Staff of the Serpent. Okay. So what we have to do is this action, if it's Act 3 fight, add your head to your skill value for this attack. So we would be swinging for 6. If this attack defeats an enemy, deal 1 damage to the thing. If it's elite, deal 2. Okay. So first thing we need to do is fight this Ghost Light. So we're doing 6 against 2. It's been so long since I played this game. I know, me too. Last week was like the first time in a long time. Actually, okay, we deal damage. Good. Now, second action. We need to... deal damage to it again with this. So again, 6 versus 2. What's that one? -3. No, we don't fail. So that kills this. So if this attack defeats an enemy, deal 1 damage to the Staff Serpent. Okay, so we have dealt 6 total damage to it. Alright, interesting, but that's fine. Shatter the Staff. If the Staff of Serpent is defeated, advance. So that's what we're trying to do. Deal damage to this. Alright, so next action, we're going to go actually to the dinosaur. Because, let's space this out just a little bit more. Because we have room. We need to evade this dinosaur. So we have 4 foot against 5. We could do run for your life. And this is our last thing. So we'll do both our ice picks too. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against 5. 10 against 5. -3. Cool. It's evaded. Cool. That was our last action. So the enemy goes. He doesn't move or do anything, but he will ready up. So we have to evade him again in a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're up to 8 total now. So 3, 6. There we go. Draw a card. Desperate Search. That's that. Okay, this goes up to 7. Bad card is Last Looks. Test 2 head. This test gets +2 if there's 3 or more damage on you. No, there's not. There's only 2 damage on me. So 2 against 4. We'll just test it. Hope for the best. Oops. Oh, God. Okay, we failed that. If you fail, take 1 direct horror and discard 1 card you random from your hand. So we're down to 2. And discard 1 random card from our hand. Third one down. Desperate Search. Okay. Now. We can try to bop this dinosaur a little bit. So the dinosaur's got 5. And we get to add our head. So we naturally have 6. So, okay. So let's first action, we're going to try to fight the dinosaur a little bit. So we're going to commit long shot to this. You may commit long shot to your fight or evasion test. If this test is successful, deal 1 damage to the enemy. So we're going to hopefully deal more, and we're going to use our dog. So we're testing 4 against, or 8. 8 against 5. 8. 9 against 5. Yeah, 9 against 5. 0? I don't know why this card's here. Okay, so 9 against 5. We deal... Let me think about this for a second. 1 damage, 2 damage from long shot, and 3 damage from Duke. So he has 8 total life. He's now at 5 life. All right, let's try to attack it again. And this time we have, again, 6. We'll do Reckless Assault. 7, 8, 9, 10 against his 5. So 10 against 5. 0. Deals no damage. Only 1 this time. Oh, and then we could use the cigarette case to draw a card. I should have been doing that. We get to choose a level 0 card if we want to. I'm not going to worry about that yet. Alright, if we attack him now, we'd be attacking 6 against 5. We can do an ice pick, so it's 7 against 5. If we run away, the dinosaur is still going to just attack us. I've been forgetting to give myself extra resources too. Oof. Let's see something. Okay. If we try to retaliate, it's gonna kill us, which is no good. Or it could retaliate against us. Alright, I think we're gonna try to run away. So let's evade the dinosaur. Yeah, we're gonna evade. So we're testing 4, 5. 5 against 5. Come on, give us something good. Zay, 0. Okay. So dinosaurs evaded. Good news. Last action, we'll move over here. And that'll be it for our turn. Alright, so he doesn't move, but he's going to ready up. Let me just check something really fast. Six. Okay. So yeah, wait, he's still exhausted technically. Okay, so that's that. So then we do enemy phase, nothing happens. Then we unexhaust everything. Do you think it's the story that draws you into Arkham Horror or the mechanics? Story more so. The mechanics aren't bad though. I like them. They're a little more straightforward than Marvel, which is nice. All right, so we got a shuffle. Duke will take a horror for us because he has room. Also, welcome, John. But they're both very good in their own way. But the mechanics, I think, for Marvel Champions are better in a sense. But yeah. So glad it's changed teamwork. Yeah. All right, this is now 8. Enemy is creature feature. Test my book and my fist against 5. So that would be 4 against 5. If you fail, draw the topmost creature or monster enemy in the encounter discard pile. Fail, no enemy was drawn. Take 1 horror. Okay. So it'd be 4 against 5. We really don't want to fail this. So let's do both our ice picks here. So we're doing 4, 5, 6. 6 against 5. Hey, success. +2. And then we could ready Duke, which we didn't do, so that's fine. All right, so that goes away. All right, so now... Oh, boy. We kind of need the dinosaur to come to us. Well, I guess we can go to the dinosaur and attack him. And then evade him and run away. So we moved, attacked, evaded. Man, I guess we can kind of just keep trying to go toe-to-toe with him. Oh, we forgot to draw a thing. So that would be that. Hey, Darren. Just beat Civil War Box and Heroic Solo with Aggression, Tiger, Protection, Shuri, Leadership, Hulkling, and Justice Maria. Wasn't as hard as Expert 2. Nice. Yeah, I feel like we need to start going toe-to-toe with this dinosaur. But we need more attack cards. All right, let's use an action to draw a card. Run for your life. That's actually good. We'll do one more to draw one more card. Long shot. That's good too. All right, now we'll move to go fight the dinosaur. And we're going to evade it. Play 4-handed solo. I know, right? All right, so the evading now. We're evading 4 against its 5. We're going to add in, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a long shot. So 8 against 5 with a long shot. 0, we succeed. Long shot does 1 damage to it. So it's up to 5 damage. And we evaded it. Cool. And that's it. So he doesn't do anything. We ready up. We get a resource. Draw a card. Run for your life. He readies up now. This is at 9. And bad card is don't be an enemy. Son of a gun. Alright, dinosaur though. That's possessed extra. Alright, elusive hunter. After it engages you, you must either choose and discard 1 card from your hand or it attacks you. I'm going to let it attack me for 1. So that's fine. Okay. Alright, so if we keep fighting the other dinosaur, We should be fine. So it's got 8 life total, so we got to do 3 total damage to it. I mean, we'll have to kill this dinosaur too, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. Actually, all right, let's actually fight the dinosaur. This small dinosaur. So we're going to use Duke 4 against 3 and use both ice picks. So 5 against 3, 6 against 3. 6 against 3, Duke will deal an extra damage. We succeeded. It's tied. Knocks out the dinosaur. It's 2 damage to it, which means 1 goes onto this staff. So it's 2 out of 6, which is fine. That was our first action. Next action. We should probably try to evade this dinosaur. We are running out of time, though. Oh, we could use Staff of the Serpent. I keep forgetting that we use that. We didn't have to do all this extra stuff. Oh, well. That's fine. So we could fight 6 against 5. No, you know what? I'm just going to evade it. All right, so we're going to try to evade the dinosaur. So it's 4 against 5, or do run for your life. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 against 5. So we're plus 3. Minus 1. Successfully evaded. Okay. We'll spend a thing to draw a card. Track shoes, we'll spend 1 more to draw 1 more card. We need attack cards. Wolf Mask, not bad. Okay. Ready up. 9, 10, 11, 12. The investigator must immediately take an action as if it was their turn. Then discards 1 card ran from their hands. Alright, so the chosen investigator loses 1 action during their next turn. We're going to do that, and then draws 3 cards. So we'll do that. We'll draw 3 cards. Oh. Exhaust all assets you control and put Wicked by Nightmares into play in your threat area. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. He readies up. Shoot, that really messes us up. Alright, we're up to 10 out of 13. We need enemies. Possess extra. So he gets extra life. So we do have to fight him. He gets plus 2 more life. So he's at 3. He's at 3. Okay. Hey, Madifer. All right. First thing we'll do is do... Shoot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do... Oh, we get to put a resource on. If I forget for this card. Okay. Let's fight the possessed extra. It's got 3 life. We'll use our staff. So it's 6 against 3, or 6 against 1. Minus 2. Okay, that's 1 damage. Next one. We'll try no, we have to evade it. We have to try to evade both. Oh, this is gonna be bad. All right, next one. Let's evade the possessed extra. 4 against 3. Oh, that's not good. We failed. Okay. Let's do... Let's try to evade the extra again. 4 against 3. Oh, okay, we failed. Well, this is bad news, Bears. So, the enemies are going to attack. This is 1 damage. We'll take it. He's going to deal 3. So, we'll take 1. And then we lose Andre and Joe. We lose our extra action. Okay. They assets stay exhausted because of nightmares. So you're playing Love Arkham. You haven't played in so long. Hey, MD. Yeah, we played last week. This is Film Fatale. All right, 11 out of 13. Don't be another enemy. We can't handle anymore right now. A son of a gun. All right, we have 2 possessed extras. Oh, boy. Okay. Getting this tomorrow. What do you think of it so far? I actually like it. I'm just doing really poorly. The problem is we're running out of time. Tested some Marvel Champions for FFG and said the game has a long life ahead. Good. I assume it would. All right, let's first try to do 4 against 3 foot test. Okay, succeed. Exhaust 1 of them. Next one, we'll do the same exact thing. 4 against 3. We'll throw away track spikes. 5 against 3. 5 against 3 to do the other possessed extra. That's cool. And we failed. All right, let's go against the dinosaur now. We got to evade. 4 against a 5. We'll do 5 and 5. This might be our loss right here. Yeah, that's it. So it deals 3 damage. That's the end. We lost. Oh my gosh. I felt like, man, I had like no good attack cards. Oh, they were coming up. Unexpected courage, reckless assault. Some of our attack stuff was coming up. Oh well. Oh well. That's alright. That was good. Plus we were running out of time anyway. But that was fun. I liked Film Fatale a lot more than the Winter Gala one. I only played the core box of Arkham, and I thought there wasn't much of a story, just an intro, hoping the expansions are a million times better. A million times better. The original core box isn't very good. It's a very just like to get the idea. Like the first one's just about like searching, right? And then the second scenario is more about like fighting. And the third one kind of ties it together. The Return to box helps that a little bit. But if you can get Dunwich or Carcosa, that's your big bet. Like those are really good. And Forgotten Age you can solo too, but it's pretty tough. Everything else you kind of need to do 2 investigators for, I think, to make your life a little bit easier. Like this should probably be 2 investigators, like 2-handed. But yeah, no, it was still good. But yeah, I like this Film Fatale scenario a lot once we learned how it worked. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty solid. I like this. I'm a fan. But we lost, which is to be kind of expected, especially as someone who isn't as good at Arkham as other games. But that's all right. But this is one of those games that I hope for the rest of the year, or for next year especially, to play more of.